Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. In this video, I want to recommend a book that's really interesting to read. The title of the book is The Masque of the Red Death. Originally published as The Masque of the Red Death, a fantasy, is a short story by American writer Edgar Allan Poe, first published in 1942. The story follows Prince Prosper's attempts to avoid a dangerous plague known as the Red Death by hiding in his abbey. He, along with many other wealthy nobles, hosts a masquerade ball in 7 rooms of the abbey, each decorated with a different color. In the midst of their revelry, a mysterious figure disguised as Red Death victims enters and makes his way through each of the rooms. Prosper dies after confronting the strangers, whose costume proves to contain nothing tangible inside it. The guests also die in turn. The exciting story of the struggle of the figures who are trying to save themselves leaves some unanswered questions, although the story has ended, making the reader free to imagine, delivering a good story so the reader can easily follow the story without focusing too much. From the real statement of the book, Griffin has indeed claimed that he wrote this novel because he was inspired by a short story of Allan Poe. However, there are too many similarities from the short story and this novel. Like some characters and even the core of the story is similar, the difference is this novel is a version of it and tends to be easier to understand by readers, considering that this novel uses a more easy language than a short story published in 1942. Despite this, the flaws from the novel were covered with the story of the Masque of the Red Death. Despite the mainstream and simple, but the story of Araby and the Gens was quite pleasant to see. And also, if you really like a horror book, I really recommend this book because you will enjoy your time for reading, and also the story is really good to read. So thank you so much. Happy watching and happy reading.